Yo, happy Friday. How many of you spent 5 hours watching the draft last night? Good God almighty. I didn't. I watched some of it. I was watching NBA basketball because I was betting on it, so I just kept refreshing my phone every 5 minutes to see who got drafted where. I followed it on my phone, pretty much. But one thing is clear. One thing is glaringly clear. The NFL is an offensive league now. Like 80% of the drafts last night were offensive players. Did Clemson guy go first round? Yeah, he went 30th to the Ravens. You're talking about Nate Wiggins. Yeah, he went to the Ravens. Here. We'll talk a little bit about the draft. And yes, I am such a degenerate that I actually did bet on the draft. I lost my bet. The bet was over or under 11 defensive players drafted in the first round. So, what is that about? I only needed about 30%. I only needed about 30% of the players drafted to be defensive players. And it came in under that. I think it might have been like 9. Anyway, I lost the bet. There was over 20, well over 20 offensive players drafted. Now, one that sticks out here. Uh-oh. Michael Penix Jr. to the Falcons.
You know, 1 is good, 2 are better, And then if you get 3, well, that's just good business.
What's up, Celine? Lots of offensive linemen taken in the first round. Lots of quarterbacks, obviously. Brock Bowers to the Raiders. He gets to go play with your boy Hunter Renfrow. Hunter Renfrow and Brock Bowers sounds like a deadly combination to me. Go Raiders. Now, I almost bet on this, and I wish I would have. There was a prop bet of who the first defensive player would be. drafted, and this guy, Latu, was the first defensive player drafted, but he was not the favorite in the odds. And I was going to bet him because he had positive numbers, as far as a payout, but I didn't do it. I already felt like enough of a degenerate for betting on the draft at all. I didn't want to make two bets on it. So of the two, I made the wrong pick. But anyway, nonetheless, Dallas Turner right down here ended up going to the Vikings. He was the favorite in the odds to be the first defensive player taken, but he was the second. I'm sorry, he wasn't even the second. He was the third. Byron Murphy, the second, was the second. I think Drake May is the best quarterback in the draft. Patriots got away with one there. That's just my opinion. We'll see how it all plays out. I'm not saying Caleb Williams is no good because he's obviously good, but if I were the Bears, I would have taken Drake May instead of Williams. Anybody know why the morning show didn't happen? No. But I'm sure he had a reason. He streamed last night. I don't know. His stream got shut down, or either the shutdown or the OBS crashed or something. I don't know. I think his stream got cut short. Well, I went on a tear yesterday betting. I went on an absolute tear. But then, because I was up so much during the afternoon baseball games, that I made probably 8 bets on the Lakers game. I won some of them, lost some of them, but at the end of the night, it was a good day. So I'm not complaining. Also, today at around 12 o'clock or so, we can expect to see an appearance from our boy Hoghead, who is the humble host of the Mountain Grill and Chill, I think is what it's called. I'm just going to go ahead and call it Hogfest. But he's going to come on for a few minutes and explain the ins and the outs and the in-betweens, and also clear up some, I guess, what he thinks is misunderstandings based on what our boy Raj said on the Midday show on Wednesday about the parking situation and the room situation and the grocery store situation, all of that. So he was texting me trying to explain to me why what Raj says wasn't right, and I said, look, easiest thing to do is just come on and you tell the people, because I'll fuck it up. Plus, I don't know anything about it. I'm not the person to be delivering the message. It needs to come from him. But from what he told me, though, it does sound like he's got a good amount of people that have committed to coming, so that shouldn't be a problem as far as, the cabins he rented and everything. Well, I'll let him explain that, Celine. He says it's about 20 minutes away, 15 or 20 minutes. Raj said 45 minutes. But whatever. I'm not even sure that really matters. There he is. All right, here's what we're going to do. You can come on earlier than 12 if you want, Hoghead. Here, let me do this. Let me turn off this rave death music. I don't even know what the hell you call that shit. Dark synth wave. Let's take a look at this, though. after we get done looking at this video that I'm about to show you, the StreamYard will be open, and anybody, including Hoghead, and especially Hoghead, is welcome to come on. This video is about 8 minutes long. So what this is our boy Mike Vick, VicTube Productions, in the flesh, with his raw reaction video. Now, I haven't seen the video yet, so I don't know why I'm playing it. I'm assuming it's good. I guess we're going to find out together. But Mike Vick, who is also not only a Georgia Bulldogs fan, but also a diehard Atlanta Falcons fan, because I don't know, I guess he likes being punished, was not too happy with the Michael Penix Jr. Pick to the Falcons at, what was that, the 8th overall pick, I think? Something like that. Now, he was so mad that he just fired up the stream and gave us the business. But he was so mad that he didn't even bother brushing his hair, apparently. Now, this right here is what you call, or we call here in the South anyway, that's a cowlick. That's a cowlick right there. Could have put a little mousse on that, or maybe even just some water and patted it down. Run a brush through there, a comb maybe. I don't know. Anyway, without further ado, here's our boy Vic.
Hey, what's up, y'all? And yeah, I do have a cold today. Yes, a bad cold. That's why I'm up early. But I did do a test.
Oh, this was this morning. Never mind.
COVID, and it was negative. So, but anyway, I wanted to talk more about this Falcons.
All right, before we get into the Falcons thing here, there's a couple things. Now, this poster right here, Star Wars Heroes. And it looks like a couple more Star Wars posters next to it. I actually like this. The other thing is, what's going on with this eyebrow in particular? He didn't just need to brush this cowlick down. He needed to brush those eyebrows. Look at what's going on with that. We might need to get one of those electric Manscaped razors and take care of that.
Draft pick with taking Michael Penix Jr., quarterback from Washington, and I mean, you know, the more I think about it, I mean, this pick was just dumb. I mean, just, you know, really unnecessary.
Now, this is dedication, though, because he's clearly sick. He said he's sick. He sounds sick. He looks sick, to be honest with you. But that didn't stop him from firing up the laptop or whatever he's doing this on and giving his opinion here. That's called dedication and professionalism.
I mean, I'm not really mad. I'm just disappointed. Because this is the same shit.
Uh-oh, here we go. He's about to get mad now.
That I have come to expect from the Falcons. So, from the Falcons front office, whether it's Terry Fontenot, whether it's...
Now, hopefully, I know, Vic, you're sick. You might not feel up to coming on the show this morning, but if you do come on, I do want you to explain, if you don't do it in this video, I don't know, maybe you do, who you wanted them to pick. Now, first of all, he has every right, and he should be both upset, mad, and perturbed that they took Michael Penix Jr. with their first round pick. But I would like to know who he would have preferred.
Thomas Dimitroff, whether it's Dan Quinn, whether it's Mike Smith, whether it's
Well, the problem with the Falcons, shit rolls downhill. The problem with the Falcons is the same problem with the Carolina Panthers have right now. It's ownership. So you can point at the GM and you can point at the coach and you can point at anybody in that organization, but guess who hired them? That's right, you guessed it. Arthur Blank is to blame.
Whether it's Arthur Smith, whether it's Morris, whether it's Akeem Morris, but
yeah, shit rolls downhill. I've tested it. It actually does roll downhill. I've never seen shit roll uphill before.
The GM, it's all the same. So anyway, yeah. And I mean, I do sort of understand the arguments, but
what are the arguments?
I mean, about wanting to plan for the future.
They're always planning for the future. Is there ever a present for the Falcons? Is it just always the future?
Backup for Kirk Cousins, start preparing him to be the starter. Few years down the road.
Yeah, they have no future. That's a good point, James.
And then of course, what if Cousins gets hurt?
I'll tell you what I see in the future: a bunch of 500 seasons.
But anyway,
I'm like a tarot card reader.
Yeah, I don't really, care about a couple of years.
I see mediocrity and losses in your future.
Down the road. I care about right now. I care about winning now.
As you should, Vic.
About making the playoffs now.
This is a what have you done for me lately situation.
I prefer to take someone who will actually help the team right now. And I mean, Kirk.
Who's going to be worse this year, the Falcons or the Panthers?
When he was,
it's going to be close. They're both going to be terrible.
You're damn right. We were all totally blindsided, yes, taken by surprise. And I mean, I do think that Michael Penix is a quarterback worth taking. If you actually needed a quarterback, which
ding 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 ding,
we're already giving Kirk.
That is correct, sir.
$180 million for 4 years, right? Like $100 million guaranteed. And we're gonna take another quarterback.
Celine says it's the no fun league. I'm having fun watching the Falcons fans cry about the first pick. That's fun to me. It might even be more fun than watching the game. Actually,
you could have taken Latu or Dallas Turner. Yeah, more preferably.
Right, so that answers my question. Is who he would rather have. So he just gave us two names. He wanted an edge rusher, is what it sounds like to me.
Pass rush.
Yeah, pass rush. See,
taken,
and I agree. You know what, Vic? They need to hire you. Whoever's doing the scouting over there for the Falcons needs to be fired yesterday. They need to hire you.
Cousins, another weapon.
I bet you do a better job, and I'm not even kidding.
But no. So we're stuck with what we got. So So
I mean,
no
they could
help
they
for
could put
defense.
names in a hat and just draw names out of a hat and do a
for
better
the
job drafting
offense.
than what they're doing right now. He's steaming mad though. Look at
I
him.
mean, I thought that if we had that since we now have a defensive coach in Raheem Morris, we thought that that he would want to go defense for his first pick.
I think a lot of these teams like outthink themselves. They put too much thought into it, and instead of just making the obvious pick.
Help the team.
Look, the saying goes is you take the best player available, no matter what the position is.
So
Unless it's a quarterback and you have, Patrick Mahomes, there's no reason to draft a quarterback, right? But outside of that, the strategy should be take the best player available. And the bottom line is Michael Penix Jr. at number 8 was not even close to the best pick available.
Yep. So another year, another time, the Falcons have screwed.
Yeah, Sleeta could do a better job running the Falcons than what they got going on. And that's sad.
In the first round, so
that's really sad.
Anyway, so thanks for watching, and I'll
There you
see
go.
y'all again next time.
All right. Now, I agree with everything he said there. Don't ask me to repeat what he said, but I agree with it. He was very convincing. Welcome to the show, sir.
I used to be a Falcons fan when I was 10 years old. Now I'll jump back and show my age. That was 1965. And I literally gave up on the Falcons after the Super Bowl, after they had a miserable loss against the Patriots when they were up by 30 some odd points at halftime. And Dan Quinn made all those dumbass calls. I was done with the Falcons after that. So I think the Falcons ought to change their damn logo and name and call themselves the Atlanta Imbeciles. Or a better ring is the Atlanta Dumbass.
The Atlanta Imbeciles has a ring to it. At least it kind of rhymes. But
to give Kirk Cousins $180 million in a 4-year contract, and then you pick up Michael Penix?
Yeah, that's insane.
What in the hell are they thinking?
Kirk Cousins either has naked pictures of Roger Goodell and every head coach in the league, or he's got the best agent known to man. Everywhere he's gone, he's got these massive deals.
Well, Mike Vick is absolutely right what they needed. I mean, what he said, they needed an edge rusher, they needed a cornerback, they needed a defensive tackle, they needed a safety before they picked another goddamn quarterback. It makes zero sense, but that is the Falcons' MO.
This is what they did. They said, where's the last quarterback we had that was worth a shit was Mike Vick. He was left-handed. So let's go get another left-handed guy and see if it works out the same way.
Right.
Well,
I mean, this may sound mean, but I love the fact that Pete and Vic are in pain because it's good fortune for me.
Yeah. I'm not really that much pain.
I could give a shit. I mean, because like I said, I gave up on the Falcons a long time ago. But when I woke up and saw this news, I went, damn, y'all, you're just a bunch of dumbasses. You want another 500 season or less. Good for you, Atlanta.
Slim, I'm not in pain because I've already come to the realization that as long as David Tepper is running that organization, they're going to be terrible. So the expectation has been set in my mind. It's not like I would expect them to be good and then they're terrible. That would be painful.
Well, I was elated that Brock Bowers was one of the number 1 draft picks, 13th, and goes to the Raiders. I think he'll do incredible things with the Raiders, and he's close to his home, the Napa Valley, all that. So good for Brock Bowers.
I'm not so certain about that, Scott. Because if there's one bigger fuck up in the NFL, it may be the Raiders.
Well, they're trying. They're working to build a team, and I think with Hunter Renfrow and Brock Bowers, that's building a damn good team.
They've got the names on the roster to do something. The problem, I don't know if it's a coaching or what, but we'll see.
Curse of Al Davis.
The curse of Al Davis.
When I hope a little bit of that Las Vegas luck runs on the Raiders, because you look at the Golden Knights with hockey. What they went to the playoffs in the first damn year. So I'm hoping some of that will rub on the Raiders too.
Now I don't know if you heard what I said at the beginning. So I bet on the draft yesterday because I'm a real degenerate, and I thought this was a lock. I bet over 11 defensive players drafted in the first round. That's like 30%, right? Something around there. That's all I needed. I mean, this is proof that, I mean, the NFL is about to become 7-on-7. All they care about is offense.
That's right. That's it. In fact, I've heard many a coach say, well, I heard Warren Sapp say this: defense doesn't matter anymore in the NFL.
Yeah.
It don't.
I mean, it should though.
I mean, as much as we were pissed about the way that they handled the whole targeting rule, this hip drop tackle shit's fixing to be worse.
Yeah, and
they're fixing to take tackling.
The name of the game in the NFL now is just it's becoming Big 12 football from the 2010s. It's going to be outscore your opponent. That's it. I mean, I know that sounds stupid. But obviously, you have to outscore your opponent to win. But you know what I mean. High scoring games.
It's already happened. It happened this past year, I think.
Yeah.
Vic, I know you don't feel so well, but what do you have to say? Or is that Vic or Volusia?
That's Vic.
Well, I think I said it all in the video.
Yeah, he wanted an edge rusher in the first round.
Well, you were absolutely right, Vic, in everything you said there.
I agree with him too. The Falcons always draft offense in the with their first pick.
And it really makes it hard for anyone to be a diehard Falcons fan anymore. I've got friends that are still, and I'm just go, well, if you just love misery, go right ahead.
And I mean, it can be done. I mean, Tampa hired Jason Light, and to be honest with you, there's not a draft that I've really been upset with him.
Maybe what they're doing is trying to take the Green Bay Packers route. The Green Bay Packers draft quarterbacks even though they have one, and then let them sit on a bench for 2 or 3 years before they put them, start them. You think that's what they're doing?
Well, I think their MO is they're thinking that, okay, we just got Kirk Cousins, and Michael Penix will learn under Kirk Cousins how to be an NFL quarterback.
Yeah, the same thing the Packers do. Like they had Aaron Rodgers sit behind Brett Favre for all those years. Then they had Jordan Love sit behind Aaron Rodgers for all those years. And to their credit, it's worked out.
Well,
now, I'm not saying that's what the Falcons are doing, but
has a blank damn check to write money, and if he's got that damn much money to throw away, then he can send me some down my way.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I understand what you're talking about with the whole Green Bay thing. The only problem is if you're going to have Michael Penix sit, he's going to be 35 before you put him in the game.
Well,
no, because I mean they could eventually cut Cousins loose, or he retires. Hell, he's getting old, isn't he?
Year, $180 million contract.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
That doesn't mean that he's going to stay there for the entirety of his contract.
Right. So
yeah, good luck getting somebody else to pick up that contract.
Yeah.
Well, he might end up retiring. How old is Kirk Cousins? He's not a spring chicken.
He's about 62.
I mean, I'm with you, though. At this point, either he's got blackmail on a lot of people or he owes his agent a happy ending.
Yeah.
I think he's like 36.
That just shows you the state of quarterback play in the NFL right now. I mean, because Kirk Cousins, he's not a bad quarterback, but he's not worth what he's getting paid.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, he's a veteran quarterback, but Jesus, to give him $180 million over a 4-year deal, I mean, God's sakes, why?
Yep.
I mean, this isn't some up and rising great quarterback, Kirk Cousins. He's not.
So he's 35 years old. So, but in NFL years, kind of like dog years, that is 62.
That's 55 years old in
yeah, you were right.
Years, yeah.
I mean, not everybody's Tom Brady.
I know that Brady, he played till 45? Is that right?
Yeah, but I don't think that Kirk Cousins is eating nuts and berries and avocado ice cream.
No, and he's not practicing as much as Brady did too. I just don't believe that at all.
Yeah. Brady said, "Fuck my marriage. I'm playing football."
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
That's right. Only to go 8-9. Yeah.
Well, Mike, Vic, if I were you, man, I would just say, fuck the Falcons. I mean, just F the Falcons. I like I said, I was done with them after the Super Bowl. Couldn't take it no damn more. I couldn't take the misery and pain they brought on every single year because they would get close to the playoffs and then blow it, every single damn time. And then when they get in the Super Bowl, they blew it again.
Uh-oh. You know what? Scott, here comes the fan police.
Okay. Well, bring them on.
Warning.
Bring them the hell on.
Fan police en
I was
route.
a Falcons fan ever since I was 10 years old. And I dealt with the damn misery and pain for years with the Falcons till I just could not take it no damn more.
That's called a fair weather fan, Scott.
Me, a fair weather fan? After 30 freaking years?
I'm
with your ass?
I'm not calling you that.
Friend.
I'm not calling you that, but the fan police are.
Oh, they can go fuck themselves.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah. I mean, whoever's saying that, they, like I said, they didn't deal with the Falcons in the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and even in the 2000s like I did.
Hey, I'm still putting up with Tampa Bay's shit, okay?
What's more painful, being a Falcons
had a successful, they've won a couple of Super Bowls, man. The Falcons haven't done shit.
What do y'all think is more painful, being a Falcons fan of the NFL or being a Gamecock fan for college football?
I would probably be a Gamecock fan.
I would think the Falcons. I'm going to say Falcons fan.
But Gamecocks have been sucking for longer. So.
Plus, the Falcons have at least played in the Super Bowl, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah. Well, the Gamecocks have never.
Denver and lost their ass, and then they played against the Patriots and lost their ass.
Gamecocks haven't come close to sniffing a national championship.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
more painful.
John Elway beat their ass, and Tom Brady beat their ass. When they had the freaking game won at halftime, and Dan Quinn, I don't know how Dan Quinn is even, in the NFL anymore. You
think he should be exiled?
Isn't he the defensive coordinator for the Cowboys now still?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He should be exiled.
He should.
To a desert island.
On Epstein Island. That's where he should, they should exile his ass.
God damn. Man, you really want to punish him.
Yeah. Yeah, him and Shannon Choker. Yeah.
I see Zona Tucson says the Falcons pick was stunning. Yes, it was. It was stunning. It stunned every damn body.
Well,
that's all. What in the hell are you doing?
To be fair, it was stunning, but also in a way it wasn't because we knew they were going to do something stupid. So it wasn't stunning in that way.
Yeah, I was about to say we've been trained and molded to expect the Falcons to make dumb draft picks.
When I got the alert on my phone who they picked, I just laughed. That's all I did. I just laughed.
Yeah, when I got up at 3:30 this morning and saw it, that's all I did.
I said, God dang.
Well, I go to bed early, so I didn't watch any of the draft. But my stepson, at least texted me and said, "Hey, Brock Bowers to the Raiders, 13th pick overall." And I was elated about that. But when I woke up and saw what the Falcons did, I went, God Almighty, damn! I'm so happy that I don't pull for their ass anymore.
I was busy watching the Lakers blow another lead. God dang, they're terrible.
They're fixing to get swept by the Nuggets.
Yeah.
Embarrassing. And you listen to LeBron in the postgame, and he's just giving up.
Yeah.
Which I wish he would just give up and fucking go away. You're an embarrassment to basketball.
I watched every single second of that game, and I can't even count on two hands the amount of times that players flopped. I mean, legitimate flops. That's what the NBA is now. It's flopping.
Slim question. Question to all of you guys. Better NBA player, Jordan or LeBron?
Come on, stop it.
That's not even a question.
It's not even a question.
I had a question.
It is a question, though, because a lot of people do say LeBron is.
I'll make this easy. LeBron isn't a top 5 Laker or a top 10 player all time.
Ooh.
I see. I would disagree with that, but he's not close to Jordan as far as the GOAT.
Glad to hear that, because a lot of people think LeBron is the champion player in the NBA.
No, he's not.
No.
He's not even the best player in the NBA right now, and I know he's old. He's what, like 39 or something?
Oh shit! Jordan saved the NBA. You know, when he was playing. I mean, he literally saved that league.
How?
Because the NBA was not, it wasn't, very popular until Magic came along and Jordan came along. I mean, then it became extremely popular.
I'm about to say Magic and Bird kind of came together in that
and
same
Bird
era.
too. Yeah,
That's why when people say
Magic and Bird were old men by the time Jordan came along, though.
no, Bird wasn't.
No, because what? Jordan was drafted, what, 83?
No, Bird and Jordan are about the same age.
Yeah, I think Jordan was drafted in 83. Because they won a college championship in 82.
Bird and Magic were in college at the same time. What are y'all talking about?
He wasn't that much older, though. I mean, at the time, during that time when Jordan was, the best player in the world, Bird was a close second at the same time.
Yeah. So when was Magic was drafted? What? He was drafted early 80s, wasn't he? Or was it late 70s?
I don't know.
I don't know.
78.
Someone Google and tell us.
I'm about to say, because I know Bird and Magic were drafted around the same time, because I've heard stories from both of them in interviews.
Bird was a 78 draft class.
Yeah, 78 draft class.
Okay, Bird was a 78 draft class, so Magic was probably right in the same time. Okay. Yeah. And then okay, so 5 years later Jordan comes home.
Yeah, so that's not that. I mean, 5 years isn't that big of a difference.
No, it wasn't.
I thought Jordan was 85. That was
okay. Bird was 78. Someone said Magic was 7. Nature Boy says Magic was 79. So yeah.
Yeah, they were. I knew they were right there together.
Yeah.
Anyway, either way, LeBron is obviously one of he's on the Mount Rushmore of the 10 greatest players, like Slim said. But
no, he's not.
But in my opinion, he is. But when it comes to the greatest of all time, Jordan he refused to lose. He would take games over. LeBron does not take games over. He just doesn't. Yeah. He never has.
I can name 10 players off the top of my head that were better than LeBron.
All right, so
see, I think there's a whole lot of recency bias in these. Like, for some reason, the Wilt Chamberlains of the world kind of get pushed back in this day and age, and I think that's just very much recency bias.
Yes, they do. Yes.
No, it's a different game.
Well, Pete McGaha makes a very worthy point. He said, best Laker over LeBron, James Worthy. I would agree with that. Damn right. James Worthy was a damn great player.
What about...
well, I mean, if you're just talking Lakers, I mean, to me, you got to dethrone Kareem.
Yeah,
the best Laker.
What
yeah,
about...
Go ahead, Nick.
Well, yeah, what about Kobe?
Yeah, Kobe.
Absolutely.
Kobe would be number 2. Jerry West would be
Shaquille?
number 3.
Yep, Jerry West.
Magic would be 4, and Shaq would be 5.
Yep. Fuck LeBron.
Because to me, Shaq is the second best center of all time behind Kareem.
Yeah.
Vic is like the Michael Jordan of YouTube. Even though he's got the flu, he still plays.
And you know who I think is a better player than even LeBron is Steph Curry.
Well, that's a totally different type of player, but...
I got Tiger Baskins mad the last time I talked about Steph Curry, so I ain't going to do that.
Oh.
Because I told him Larry Bird was a better pure shooter than Curry.
Well, Curry can damn shoot, man. Jesus.
No, Bird could too.
I'm not taking anything away from him, but Bird is better.
Bird, at a three-pointer, he was better, man. I mean, he could certainly put a three-pointer up easily.
That man dropped 40 left-handed just because he could.
Yeah, he was amazing to watch too. You're right.
Yeah.
But you know what? If I would have been a Laker coach back in those days with Shaquille, you know what I would do? I just say, take it to the hole, Shaq. Take it to the hole. That's all I just say. That would be my damn game plan. Take it to the hole, Shaq.
Those were very, and I think people forget, those were very complete teams, because beyond just Shaq and Kobe, Rick Fox was a hell of a player.
Yep. Yep.
Who was that other one? Damn. I'm having a brain fart now. I'd have to look it up.
I'm not an NBA expert. It's not like I sat around all year watching NBA games. But now that I've been betting on these playoff games, I've watched a bunch of them. I think right now the Nuggets, it's going to be hard to beat them. I don't know who the team is that is going to beat them. I mean, they've got. I mean, they're definitely the best defensive playing team in the playoffs.
The Celtics could.
Celtics could.
Down to that.
Well, Pete, since you're kind of in a gambling mode again, I will mention once again for hockey. And this is coming from friends of mine that his dad formerly played for the Red Wings and all that, and he played minor league hockey. They told me Dallas Stars and Florida Panthers in the finals. Panthers win.
What's up with all these fucking teams in Florida dominating hockey? What the hell's going on with that?
I don't know, man. I mean, that's amazing that no one goes to the Panthers game in Miami either. I mean, that's amazing that they are who they are.
Because you have the Panthers as good as they are now. You had the Lightning win Stanley Cup back-to-back in 20 and 21.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I ain't got no interest in hockey. I'll watch the playoffs, but
new blood, I guess. I don't know. But the Panthers, I've been told, are a full damn team. So we'll see.
I mean, you find you one of these old school true blue hockey fans and let him know that every team in Canada is terrible and teams in Florida winning the Stanley Cup, and he'd lose his shit.
Well, no, I think they tend to agree. I don't think that the Canadians totally understand that they have shit teams now.
Well, I mean,
that's the only good thing about Canada.
I mean, where the franchise is located doesn't matter because, I mean, the players that play on the team are not from Florida. They're most likely from Canada or somewhere up north or Nebraska.
I guarantee you there's a few Florida men on them teams.
Maybe.
I like to drink Caesars, so I like that.
I mean, just imagine, stick a Florida man on a hockey team. Fuck. Be entertaining at least.
I found something
Florida,
on.
Man. Did you guys see the guy wrestle the damn gator in the street barefooted?
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Oh, that's Florida man. Yeah.
That's definitely Florida.
Stick
man.
one of them out there on the ice.
I was looking for the NBA game last night. This is where what might get me in trouble, because I was betting on all these games, and I went to Hulu. I have Hulu TV, and you go to sports, live sports, and that, and there's it comes up with different options, right? Different types of broadcast. One of them is something called what is it called? Bet something.
Bet now?
Bet now? No, not Bet now. A Betcast. That's what it's called. So what it is they broadcast the game live, and it's 4 professional gamblers who are sitting there throughout the entire game talking about all the different prop bets and live bets to make.
Jesus.
And they're making them in real time on their phone.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. And so I made a bunch of the same bets they made.
Really?
Well, actually, that's what saved me, because I had like 4 bets already on the Lakers game, as far as prop bets, like LeBron and a bunch of different players. And then I was watching the live betting thing on the Betcast, and I was making other bets with them. I won all the live bets that I made, according to that those guys said to make, but I lost all the other ones, so it kind of evened out. But it saved me. Yeah, I was a total degenerate last night.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
But hey, I came out on top. That's all that matters.
There you go. Guys, I hate to run out again, but I got another phone call coming in.
All right.
Have a good day, everybody. Have a good weekend.
All right. See you later, Scott.
Yeah, man. Bye.
Speaking of hockey,
Damn it. He left on the wrong time. I mean, anyways, what's up, guys?
Are you sick too?
I've been sick like 5.
What's wrong with you people?
Yeah, we're talking about hockey.
No, I think it's just allergies.
Is this a story?
Yeah.
Yeah, all you sickly people need to go get
You
you
don't
some
have to talk
microbes
about
and get over it.
Yes, this is a Celine stream.
Is this a Celine stream?
No,
Because we're talking
no.
hockey.
Oh.
Well, if we're still talking about hockey, I'm more than talking about hockey, but y'all don't have to do it.
Well, I ain't got no interest in it, but other people do.
Yeah, I like myself. And also, fun fact, there is one player from Nebraska that's playing for the Carolina Hurricanes.
Who's that?
Jake Gensel.
Jake Gensel. Okay.
He's pretty good.
I'll take your word for it.
He got traded for the Penguins earlier this season, but anyways, yeah. He won 2 Stanley Cups with the Penguins. So
Who's your NFL team again, Nate? Is it the Lions?
yeah, I don't know what they picked because I kind of.
Well, he's a 2-teamer in the NFL too. It's the Lions and the
No, I know.
Jaguars.
Yeah.
The Jaguars.
No, okay, here. Let me explain. The only reason I like the Jaguars is about the animal. That's it. That's all.
You just like the
I don't care what
mascot?
Yes, that's it.
Okay. So the Lions, with the 24th pick, selected Terrion Arnold, a cornerback from Alabama. Looks like they did a trade. They traded with Dallas.
Cornerback from Alabama. Yeah.
Cornerback. Cornerback.
Oh, sorry. They all sound the same.
Yeah, no, and then that cornerback from Toledo was the first corner taken. So
Yeah, but you didn't.
Yeah,
want
Quinton Mitchell. He went to the Eagles.
I'm telling you, Vic, you should have drafted him.
yeah, he was the only non-Power 5 player taken in the first.
But just saying, and some non-Power 5 players for defensive back, whatever you call it, could be good. But
Now the Carolina Panthers with now they didn't have a first round pick. They had to have traded up, which it looks like they did. To get the 32nd pick, they took Xavier Leggett, wide receiver from South Carolina. Now, unlike Vic, I don't hate this pick because they've got so many problems that it doesn't really matter what position they draft.
he didn't. Yeah.
So I don't hate the pick. He's a good player.
Yeah.
And they do need receivers.
Panthers need the help all. They need help all need. They need the help all they can get.
Yeah, you said it.
Well, I mean, I also wouldn't mind taking a wide receiver. I think I also mentioned that that they could have taken Rome Odunze to give Kirk Cousins another weapon, but
Who? Romo?
Rome Odunze, the Washington receiver.
Oh, okay.
Now you sound sick, Vic.
He is sick.
What the hell's going on? Oh.
The Bears, yeah.
I
So
think it's because of the pollen. I think it's just allergies. I think.
I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
But anyways, yeah. But yeah, I went to the doctor like yesterday, and it said I had a sinus infection or allergies. I don't know. I forgot what it was.
We've got somebody who calls himself a hockey fan on here.
I am a hockey fan.
Oh,
Salim, I'm a hockey buddy.
I've been a hockey fan since I was 4.
Yeah. Me, well,
Here's what I can't figure out though. Hockey's gone the same route as the NFL, but he doesn't like the NFL, but he does like hockey.
yeah.
Because-
Explain that.
You might want to explain that because I don't see it.
You say that that's not gotten as
They're making both games softer.
Well, yes, they are, but hockey is
And
still
they're
harder
full of
than
criminals.
Didn't they like have a game where they all wore rainbow jerseys or something too?
Oh, God.
No, they talked about it, but I don't think they actually went through it.
Oh,
Yes, they went through with it.
And
Certain
hockey you can still hit. The no
Certain
fun
teams-
is flag football.
Well, you could still.
Certain teams did, in fact, go through with it.
But
Well, not my Bruins. That's for goddamn sure.
yeah.
It, but in the NFL, but
Well, not really.
I'm just I still prefer hockey over all the other pro sports.
Which is fine. Yeah.
And they are very much taking hitting out of hockey. They won't even let them fight
Yes,
anymore.
they are.
they won't let them fight anymore.
I don't deny that. I lament about that all the time. But
Exactly.
I'll
it's still
protest
more
that.
hitting than there is in the
the
no fun league.
instigator rule ruins hockey, right?
Hold on now, they don't let them fight anymore.
Yeah, which is fucking.
Now, you know what? I actually applaud them for that. I've been saying for years that fighting is stupid in hockey. I don't know why they've allowed it that long.
Oh my God.
Spoken like a true not fan of hockey.
No, I just think it's stupid. I mean, what other sport that's not a fighting sport like MMA or boxing or whatever do they allow people to beat the shit out of each other in the middle of a game? It's just stupid.
Well, that's
Baseball.
MLB, yeah.
They don't allow that.
Yes,
They do.
No, they don't.
that's the best part. But yeah,
I've seen. I can name you a dozen games.
Yankees,
Both benches cleared.
Boston.
People are clearly hitting each other.
Yeah,
and
but-
nobody even got ejected from the game.
But
yeah, they've done that.
but they do
can-
try to break it. I mean, there's only a certain amount of umpires on the field to try to break up 40 people fighting.
Well,
But
there's only four
We've
four
seen that
linesmen in
football.
hockey, and the two referees never do anything.
We've seen that in football, too.
Yeah.
So we had people hitting players with their own helmets. Yeah, who it was? It was Myles Garrett hit Mason Rudolph with his own helmet.
yeah, he got fined for that too. I think
That was fucking awesome, is what that was.
that was
I mean,
ridiculous.
I think fighting in sports is awesome. But
Right? It's like I never
No, it's
understood
not.
why they chuck the bat in MLB. If you're gonna charge the mound, fucking take the bat with you.
You know what fighting is awesome in? Fighting is awesome in fighting sports. Like if I want to watch a fight, I don't want to tune into a baseball game. I want to tune into an MMA match or a boxing match.
Pete, you're being a party pooper.
I'm not being a party. It's just stupid.
No, yes, you're being a party pooper.
Yeah, you're eating part super.
you know what you do?
Now, right now, at this part of the season is the time where you should give hockey a chance and watch it. There is nothing like the intensity of playing for
Exactly. Yeah.
Well,
There's nothing like it in all of pro sports.
if you want me to watch it, I'll have to put money on it. But I wouldn't even know who to put money on.
Maybe
Well,
the
this year
Carolina
we should put
Hurricanes.
money on the Panthers. They look
Well,
like
I'm
they
about to
look
say
like
not any team in Canada.
all the Canadian teams will be out by the second round.
If I were going to bet on hockey, I'd do prop bets like shots on goal, over under. I don't know because it's a lot like Major League Baseball. It's just like it's usually like a 1 point spread
Right.
on every game.
Oh, and stay away from the Nashville Predators too. They're fucking terrible.
Yeah, if you're going to put money on a team to win it all, my first choice, and I hate to say this, but my first choice is the Florida Panthers.
Why do you hate to say that?
Because
Well,
I'm a Bruins fan, and I always have been, and I always will be. And I want to say the Bruins can make it to the Cup, but this team is not built to make it deep into the Stanley Cup.
What's
Celine, maybe you should consider being like Nate, becoming a two-teamer.
yeah? What's the reason you're a Bruins fan? Is there like a story behind that?
I was born in Boston.
You were born in Boston. Okay.
He's a damn Yankee. He's a Red Sox fan,
I
too.
was watching the Bruins before I watched anything else. I was watching the Bruins when I was literally 4 years old.
He's also a Red Sox, and he was a Pats fan.
No, I am not I'm not a baseball fan. I've never liked the sport of baseball. It's too slow. It's boring.
I mean,
I was a Patriots fan before I stopped watching that garbage, and I was a Celtics fan until I stopped watching that garbage.
Yeah, he stopped watching the Patriots in the middle of their fucking dynasty when he could have been talking the most shit.
Well, he thinks he hates football, he hates baseball, he hates basketball.
No, there are legit reasons. Baseball is boring. Football is unwatchable in the modern era, and basketball, since Bird and Magic and Jordan are gone, has become an unwatchable thug ball game.
All right, so like I said, you hate football, basketball, and baseball.
I hate pro football, sir. Football.
That's what I meant.
Well, you should hate college football too, because Gators are fucking terrible.
I'm sorry, I still love college football.
Yeah,
If you want to put yourself through that misery, that's fine by me.
Why don't you hate college football?
I mean, everything is cyclical, sir.
If you hate for the reasons that you
in the universe has changed.
For the same reasons you hate the NFL, you should probably hate college too.
I don't see all the same exact reasons. I still say college football is more watchable than pro football.
Well, I agree with you there.
Well, then you understand where the direction I'm coming from.
Well, as far as I just like college football better. That doesn't, but there's a lot of people that feel the opposite. They think the NFL is better.
Well,
but many of the things that you complain about, many of the things you complain about in the NFL, yes, are very present in college football.
Oh, absolutely.
Fine.
The difference is there's somewhat of a leash that's put on the players in college where they don't really say or aren't as vocal about those kind of things because they're in college and they're not professional athletes. So maybe that's the only difference. But yeah, it's all there.
The reason I don't sound like a Bostonian anymore is because I've lived most of my life since I was 7 years old. I lived most of my life in either Florida or Georgia. And John, every day is piss on Celine driver day, so don't worry about it.
I'm not pissing on him. Hell, I spent 2 hours the other day trying to beg him to come on a cruise, which, by the way, I'm done doing that.
No, I'm actively considering coming.
All right, that's good. But I'm done begging you.
I never asked you to beg me in the first place.
I shot that load.
I appreciate the sentiment, though. I honestly and sincerely do.
All right, good.
But you don't have to. You're not doing it. Don't worry about it.
Well, I'm not going to.
It's looking better.
Oh, that's.
He makes it sound like it's some kind of medical diagnosis. It's getting better.
No, I mean, things are lining up in my life.
It's healing.
It's like this is a cruise, not a fucking lobotomy.
Yeah.
Hey, you got family considerations. I got family considerations.
All I'm saying man.
In my family considerations, it's looking better and better that I could go. I'm just saying.
All right, well, you let us know when you get it figured out.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody gets family considerations. You can hire
I'm not saying I'm unique in the world. I never said I was unique in the world. I'm just saying that, these are the calculations I make.
Then what I'm saying is do like everybody else and hire a home health nurse for the weekend.
You don't have a dog that you need watched like Hufferbilly Paw, do you?
Or me.
No, I don't have a dog. I would love to have a dog. No, I don't have a dog. Thank you,
he wants a Boston Terrier.
I love Boston Terriers. We've owned several over the years.
Fucking of course you do.
Boston Terriers are awesome dogs.
No, they're just as bad as those fucking pugs I was talking about with BA. They look like they've been hit in the face with a shovel.
Actually, I like Boston Terriers too. They're cool.
So stop it.
I've never had one, but
they fucking snore and they fucking fart.
Yeah, every dog farts.
Every dog. What are you doing, Slim? You are such an angry young man. You really are. You need a Snickers.
I'm not angry at all.
You need a Snickers and a hug, sir. When I come on that cruise, I'm bringing you some Snickers and a hug.
But
by the way,
don't you?
Don't do the peanut M&Ms, not Snickers. God damn it.
Celine,
I'll bring you some peanut M&Ms and a hug.
Celine calling somebody else an angry man, that's rich.
Yeah, it is.
Well, that was going to be my next statement, is he the pot or the kettle?
D. Taylor, I don't understand that comment. My bros trying to start World War III. I don't understand that at all.
You know, never mind. So
War's good for the economy.
I'm not trying to start anything. I came on and said that we wanted to see him come on the cruise because we liked him and we wanted to see him. How is that starting World War III?
I think he's talking about Israel.
Oh,
Dean's talking about Israel. I guess.
I thought he said bros. I thought he was talking about us.
No, and Clint, I don't understand that comment either. And yeah, Slim is younger than me, so I can call him a young man.
Oh yeah, who said that? Clint Eastwood. Did you hear that Tiger Cat is over your bullshit?
I
Yeah.
don't care.
I'm just being the messenger. Did you hear about it?
No, I didn't hear about it.
Oh,
You heard about it now.
yeah, she's over your bullshit.
I don't understand the context, but if you know.
Well, I don't. Most people don't understand the context because neither one of you really say anything other than the fact that you. I don't know.
Well, listen, this is TK. Is there any context to anything there ever?
Pete, it's very from my end. It's very simple. I made a promise to her at the end of our last conversation that I would keep her name out of my mouth and not bring her up on my streams or in any stream that I participate in.
Yeah.
And I am a man of my word, whether you believe that.
I know. I was on the stream. I heard the whole stream, and you did not mention her name. You're right.
Yeah, I'm a man of my word. I'm not going to talk about TK. TK is.
I think she took the powers. She used the powers of deduction and context clues to figure that you were talking about her.
Okay.
I think you're giving her more credit than she's deserving.
I'm playing devil's advocate here.
I'm just saying.
I think that's what happened.
I made a promise to her and others around her that I would not bring her name.
I know. So I asked you specifically on that stream. I said, "Can you name the people that you're talking about?" Because you refused to name them, and you still wouldn't. And I said, "Does one of the person's name rhyme with wide hat or wider hat?" And you said no comment.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
No, he pled the fifth.
Oh, yeah, either way.
And I'm a man of my word, Pete. I said I wouldn't do it, and I'm not going to do it because I have that much. I have respect for myself, and I have respect for the people. Even people that don't like me, I still have a level of respect for them, and I just, I want to maintain peace in my life.
I do think, though, that you keep running around saying all the people that don't like me. I don't think those people exist.
Okay, I'm just. Okay.
I mean, maybe there's one person, I don't know, but I don't think there's like a whole gang of people running around that don't like you.
Yeah, well, like he's convinced that T2I doesn't like him, but T2I likes everybody.
And plus, I have news for you, Slim, but I don't know if you want to listen to it. I mean,
what?
It's I know you have issues with TF, but he said on his live stream last night or this morning, to be exact, that he would, he said he would not apologize to you, but give you a handshake and something like that to hopefully.
Yeah, and so in other words, he's not going to bother you like you think he's going to.
Right. Yeah.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
And if that's all I would get out of folks that I have issue with.
Well, to me, that's
fine.
Yeah, I mean, let's just say, hey, let's agree to disagree, but no hard feelings and move on. That seems like the responsible, mature thing to do.
Yeah, either that or agree to disagree, and now you can leave me alone.
But he's not. But he's not bothering you.
Yeah,
no, I'm just saying in general. I always like the part. I always like to the people that in general throughout my entire life, people I don't get along with or don't get along with me, agree to disagree and leave me alone, and I'll leave you alone.
Yeah, right.
In Yiddish, the phrase is "lazem leiden."
Well, okay, but you're using that as a pretext for not going on the cruise when they're not bothering you.
I was using that as a pretext, and I modified my position on that, and I'm trying to work it out so that I go.
And now also you don't have to worry about TK going because she says she's not going because she's scared of boats. So you don't have to worry about her.
Honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of boats either, but I'm not scared of them. I just I'm not a big fan.
I mean, I would like both you and TK to come if in a perfect world.
But Pete, I'm saying right now, as of April 26, 2024, I've moved from a position of I'm not going, absolute not to. I want to go. I want to try and make it work out. I've got a few things that I have to clear up to make sure everything is good to go at my end. And if that works out, I'll buy my ticket and I'll be there.
So April is after March, though. Wait, never mind.
Yeah, April is after March. What's your point?
I thought he meant like.
Nate, he was giving you today's date.
Oh.
Yeah, I was giving you today's date.
As
a matter of fact.
Jay Shipes says until he unblocks all the good people that he has blocked, this is all on him.
Okay, well, I can't see that comment, so I'll take your word for it.
Well, yeah, I didn't make it up. That's what he said. But how many people do you have blocked?
And okay, I'll own that.
So it tells me he has a more extensive block list than Lou does.
I don't know.
I have an extensive block list, but it's mostly spam accounts. There's a few people on there that are, you'd know the names if I mentioned them. I'm allowed to put people on that list, just like people are allowed to put me on their list. I mean,
but what did you time out Huffer Billy Paul for? What did he say that made you time him out?
Nothing.
Not one any specific thing. He just annoys me.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Pete is Slim and everyone. You're allowed to be annoyed at people. I'm allowed to be annoyed at people. How you choose to interact with people that annoy you is your thing. How I choose to interact or not interact with people who annoy me is my thing.
I typically just yell at them and then tell them to go fuck themselves, and then that's the end of it.
I annoy them back.
I am of the opinion that if you have someone who annoys you, you have the right to deal with them as you see fit. Why am I not afforded that same privilege?
Well, you are.
Okay, well, there you go. That's all I was looking for.
The difference is you're blocking good people over imagined slights.
No.
Oh yeah, over just like the ribbing that we all do to each other.
That's your opinion, Slim, and you're entitled to it, and I will fight to the death your right to have that opinion and express it. But I have a different opinion, and it's my block list.
Well, okay, but that's not what I'm talking about. When I say imagine slights, that's not an opinion. That's either a fact or it's false. And it's a fact that they're imagined slights.
It would
it's an opinion because what you perceive as an imagined slight is not what I opinion.
Well, even if it's not imagined, it's still harmless, just like ribbing. That would be like me blocking somebody from my channel for making fun of me for falling down in the Slob Olympics in Pigeon Forge. Like, it's funny.
I mean, it is funny.
I never made fun of you for that. Well,
I know, but a lot of people do. But if I blocked everyone that did that, then nobody would be watching me.
Okay, the reason I put someone on my block list is slightly more than making fun of you for falling down to the Slob Olympics.
No, what Huffer Billy Paul said was totally harmless.
I try to be a little bit more discriminate in, finally blocking someone from.
He said something about you not wearing your pants because there's a stream where you got up and you weren't wearing pants. That's what constitutes blocking somebody.
Pete, let me explain. Can I explain myself?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, it happened. It was years ago, but it happened. I own it. It was funny. I can laugh at it. It was stupid on my part. I made a dumb. I own it. It happened.
Yeah, and he made fun of you because it's funny.
Okay, I have no problem with that. What I have a problem with is Shipes literally every time I see him on a stream, whether it's my stream, your stream, Lou's stream, whatever. Every single fucking time he remarks and remarks and remarks multiple times over every other post he sees and aims at my direction is pants. I'm sorry. It's annoying after a while. I'm tired of it. It's old. You're beating a dead horse to the point where you've now flailed the skin off of him and you've exposed bone.
You hold a grudge. See, this is a good example. Clint Eastwood in the chat says, Pete blocked me because I was being an asshole, but we squashed that beef. That beef, it wasn't even really a beef. He said something that pissed me off. I blocked him. Two or 3 days later, he goes, hey, will you unblock me? I said, yeah, sure. You know why? Because I don't hold a grudge. It's not that big a deal.
I'm sorry. I'm annoyed at this particular over and over and over. It's like a 5-year-old. It's like a child doing the same thing over and over and over again, and he knows it, and it annoys everyone around him. He keeps doing it. I'm tired of it. I don't want to see it anymore. I don't have to see it anymore, so I did what I did. That's my explanation for Shipes being blocked, and so I can't see his comments. I'm tired of it. It's annoying. It's repetitive. It's boring, and I'm over it. And I don't have to see it anymore. If there's a remedy for me to not have to deal with that crap anymore, I took it. And if he's offended by it or he's upset by it, sorry, not sorry. You brought it on you.
Everybody that we interact with on here is annoying in their own way.
Okay, but after a few times in a few days, you move on, let it the fuck go. Yeah. He won't, and I'm tired of it.
Nobody on here lets anything go.
No.
Yeah, it's called trolling, sadly.
There's trolling, and then there's every single fucking time we encounter each other.
Yeah.
And I'm over it. There you go, Jay. You have your explanation as to why you're blocked. You happy now? Now you know.
Okay.
They're just saying, everyone wanted an explanation. There's the explanation.
All
right.
But anyways,
again, I'm done. I'm done trying to understand. I'm done trying to understand your reasoning. Your reasoning is your reasoning, and that's just the way it's going to be.
Okay, and that's all I want, Pete. In the end, I mean, in the end, you don't have to agree with why I do what I do. Just give me.
I don't even need to agree with it. I just want to understand it. That's where I just can't understand it. But
you don't have to understand it. Just respect the fact that I have the right to do it.
Well, I don't have a choice but to respect it.
Well, and the only thing I've ever had a problem with is you called a friend of mine anti-Semitic who has never said anything anti-Semitic.
No.
Okay, and you know what? If that bothers you, and it bothers you to the point where you don't want to deal with me anymore, I respect. I respect your choice. If you want to block me out because of that, and you want to put the stipulation on, I'm going to block you now.
Yeah, I don't think he said that.
Block traveling fools.
Did those words ever come out of my mouth?
No,
I'm not saying they did. I'm saying that if you went to that point, I would respect that and say, okay, I understand.
All right,
I wouldn't be happy if you did it, Slim, because I like you. I think you're an extremely entertaining.
We just lost him.
And I consider you a good friend.
Okay, come back on.
If me treating traveling fools to that point makes you want to cut me out, I'd be upset. Obviously, I'd be sad about it. But it's your decision, and I'd respect it.
Hoghead just came on. I don't know if he dropped out or got kicked out. Here he is. I do have an appointment with old Hoghead here. Hoghead, how you doing, buddy?
Hey guys, what's up?
How you doing?
What's up, Hoghead?
So I'll set this up real quick, and then I'll give the floor to you. He was texting me yesterday, telling me all the things that were discussed on Wednesday's show, that he wanted to clarify a few things as far as the grill and chill. What's it called? The Mountain Grill and Chill?
Yeah, pretty much that's what it is.
The Hog Fest.
Call it the Hog Fest.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah.
So the floor is yours. Straighten some things out.
Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah. Roger texted me. He said he was just screwing around the other day when he was saying some of that stuff. But there's some decent parking at the cabin, probably for 6 or 8 cars. Plus, I've rented another place across the street that's owned by my cousin. There'll be plenty of parking there. The place across the street's smaller. It'll hold about 4 people, and I'm getting it really cheap. And so that's the gist of the parking stuff. And there's another place I got a deposit on, but I can get my money back on that in case we're overfilled with people.
All right.
And so.
And what was the other thing the grocery store situation?
Yeah, the grocery store is 25-minute drive away.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Well, we all knew when Raj said 45 minutes, his time scale is different than every other human. So,
Yeah, it's like 15.
Well, I thought Ross was like 15 minutes from everything, though.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
Yeah, 15. Yep.
But anyway, I'm going to have 3 grills out there cooking on the porch. This weekend, I'm going up there to film some the inside of the cabin and then other areas of other places people might want to stay or whatever. Right now, I have 12 people that say they are going, and I'm sure we're going to get a lot more.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
I'm still a maybe, but I'm still up in the air too.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's any way I can come, I'll come. It's not really up to me, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
I got you marked as a probably not for now there, Pete.
Yeah, all right, that'll work.
Yeah. Let me jump in real quick. I know I won't be able to come. The timing is bad in July.
Hey, breaking news. Celine won't be able to come. Surprise.
It's got nothing to do with anybody. It has to do with things going on here.
Just say you can't go. There you go.
I can't go. I want to, but I can't. So
That's the most surprising thing I've heard all week.
You're not the only one. I can't go either.
You ain't going to be there, Slim?
Oh, dang.
No, Joey's got another surgery in June and July.
Oh, man.
So,
Okay, I didn't hear that. Traveling Fools is going to start promoting it here in the next week or so, I think.
So he's one of the ones that's going then.
Yeah, Traveling Fools is going. I can't
well,
see
it's like
comment.
30 minutes from his house.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I can't see the comments section, so I don't know what people are typing or whatever. But if they got any questions, you can repeat them to me.
I do have a question. If I did go, or not did, go. So you say that that what day are you planning to go at the place, like the?
He wants to know what the dates are, I think.
Okay.
No. I know the dates. I'm just saying, if I want to fly into Knoxville, will you still be there at the time?
They'll be there during those dates, Nate. I don't understand what you don't understand.
I mean, I work with you any way I can on this, Nate.
Well, I'm just saying because I don't know how much of a drive is from.
If you want to fly to Knoxville, I'd suggest you get there a couple of days early because I'm supposed to. Joey,
that was my question. Yeah, that's my question. Yeah,
I'm supposed to hook up with Joey Foster. He's coming a few days early.
Yeah,
Huffer Billy's going to be there. Jay Shipes is going to be there. Mr. and Mrs. Fools, Mr. and Mrs. Joey Foster, Lou and B.A.
All of Celine's favorite people are coming.
Right.
I'd like to see Sharps put that big old Tahoe up and down the Dragon. That would be funny.
Yeah.
Actually, in May, I'm going to run into Nick DTV. I'm having a grilling in Florida, and he's going to be there. And I think he's trying his best to come, and Macklin's and the missus are trying their best to come.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm not considering them a slam dunk, but right now I think I got like 12 people that are definitely going to be there, and it'll get bigger.
Yeah.
And 3 babies. Yeah. Not babies, maybes. Sorry.
Internet. Let me talk about the internet. We got Starlink up there.
See, I told you. You got the Elon Musk net.
Yeah. And
Starlink, good?
Rod stayed with us.
I've heard it is good.
all four of us was on the computer using Starlink at the same time.
Hey, let me ask you a question because I don't know anything about Starlink other than what it is. But like, how much does that cost? If you don't mind me asking.
I have no idea, Pete. I mean,
Oh, you don't what?
My siblings take care of that.
Oh, okay. Does anybody know?
Starlink is competitive with the other folks.
Bye, Vic. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I have heard.
Yeah, I'll ask and I'll text you later.
I'm just curious. I mean, I'm not,
Right.
I've heard it's a good service.
Yeah, it seems to work really well up there.
Yeah.
And I'm checking in.
Nothing else works up there.
I don't know if we have the cable TV or if our TV runs through Starlink, but people are asking about the fight that's going to take place this weekend. So I'm going to make sure that's going to be available.
Well, as long as you have Netflix, you can watch it.
Okay, where you're at, do you have cell service?
Well,
Probably not.
oh.
No.
No.
Yeah,
I do.
well, the cell phones work up there with the Starlink or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, but there's like a cell phone towers. There's none of those, are there?
Yeah.
No, there's none
No.
of those.
So if you don't have like Starlink as your service, you're probably fucked, right?
Well, basically, Nate, you need internet.
Oh.
You need internet. That's it.
Yeah.
Nate, I'll work with you any way I can to get you there if you
I
decide
know,
you want to
which
fly.
I appreciate, yeah. And also, I do have another question for you, Hawkeye, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, if I were wanting to fish, what would you prefer? Fly fishing, just plain fishing?
You're asking him what you would prefer to do?
No, yeah, because it's a creek, so I don't know.
I would just use a regular rod and reel with a night crawler or with a mid-sized sinker.
I mean, I wasn't sure because
the water's cold though, so watch out.
Oh, it's very cold.
So that's why I said. That's why I asked because I was curious if it was like fly fishing, or
I think you can do any of that.
You can fly fish. My brother fly fishes. He's an avid fly fisherman, and he does good.
Yeah, Hoghead's out there with a cane pole.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I actually tried a Kimble before. I don't know. That's hard as fuck.
I'm a rod and reel man.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you can fly fish.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I never fly fished before, but I'm just curious.
Oh, well, if you never fly fished before, you might not want to take it up.
I know. Actually, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about stealing my dad's fly fishing rods. I'm just kidding. No, I wouldn't do that.
If Nate tried to fly fish, he'd end up with a hook in his face.
Yeah, basically.
But what is fly fishing?
You don't know what fly fishing is, Vic?
Fly rod.
Well,
Look it up on YouTube, Vic.
Yeah, Google or YouTube fly rod fishing.
Hey, Nate, Pete McGaha says he can teach you how to fly fish.
which I'm down to do.
Hey, Vic,
I'm down to watch it learn.
Vic, there's a great movie from the 90s called A River Runs Through It. It's got Brad Pitt, and who's the other guy in it? Shit, I can't remember the guy's name now. But watch that movie. You'll get all your fly fishing information you need.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hopefully.
That's a good movie, too.
yeah. It is.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's
Gene
what's
Hackman in that movie?
I think Gene Hackman's the dad.
I think so.
I'm trying to remember who his brother. There's two brothers, Brad Pitt and the
I can
old.
never remember who the other brother is.
Yeah.
You want me to look it up?
I mean, if you want to, he's definitely a famous actor. I just can't remember his name.
What is it called again?
A River Runs Through It.
River runs
A river runs through it.
Oh, sorry. A river.
Craig
Gotcha.
Schaffer? Is that it?
Craig Schaefer?
Craig Schaefer.
Yeah, that's him.
Schaffer, whoever. Yeah. Yeah. Where?
Okay, I can see the chat now, so I'm good.
Yeah. It actually looks like a horror movie. To be honest, the cover of it does.
No, it's not a horror movie.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's just. I think it's just.
It's just a good movie, but back when they made good movies.
I believe it's a good movie. I was looking at the cover. Yeah, whatever. But yeah,
Tom Skerritt is the dad. Tim Skerritt. Tim. I don't know. She said Tom. Okay.
I see Pete McGaha. Pete, are you coming?
Wasn't Tom Skerritt an alien?
Oh.
What?
Yes.
He was the captain of the.
An alien. I thought you said an alien. So what?
Yeah. I thought she said too.
He was also the original Top Gun, too.
Yeah.
Like, what is he, in Men in Black or something? Yeah, good movie.
Plus, we're going to have an ATV or two up there for everybody.
Now, see, I would do that. I'd rather do that than fly fish.
You know, I actually drove the ATV before.
Hey, Hoghead, how about skeet shooting? Can we do that up there?
Bring the equipment. I don't see why not.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
Do you need a license?
a license to skeet shoot? Not in the country, you don't.
License to
As
fish.
long as you're not in the city limits anywhere.
All you need is a gun and some skeet.
Well, we'll bow fishing. That'd be good fun too. Anyways, yeah. If there, like you said, Hoghead, I believe there is. The ATV.
Yeah, I got a couple of them. I'm going to try to get some more up there for the other occasion.
Okay, I called dibs first one if I do go. If
Call dibs. I don't think it works that way.
I know, I was joking.
I don't think you were joking.
I don't know. I don't know anymore.
But I'm looking forward to going up and shooting that video tomorrow and showing it to you guys.
Is it going to be like MTV Cribs, where like you're going to walk through and tell us all the amazing and fantastic things about the cabin?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I'd watch that.
You got to show us what's in the fridge.
Yeah, show us what's in the fridge.
Well, that's irrelevant until July.
Don't show us the bathroom history.
Uh,
That's good.
I'm sure the bathrooms are clean regularly.
So how many people can you sleep in the main cabin? Not the other one that you rented, but the one that you own.
I reckon probably 15, 20 if we do it right.
What does that mean?
I think so.
I mean, it means you're going to be packed in there like sardines.
Well, I'll figure that out
They can
tomorrow.
always stay in Robbinsville.
Well, that's where it is.
Well, that's where it is.
No, I mean there are hotels in Robbinsville.
Are
In
they?
the town.
No.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
you ever heard BVD talk about the 68 motel? That's in Robbinsville.
Or Motel
They got a
6.
couple of new ones there.
I mean, I think staying at a hotel kind of defeats the purpose of the trip, though, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, if it
That's
fills
like-
up,
Like, I don't want to take a mountain retreat and stay in a hotel.
Well, there's
Right.
another place right down the road that sleeps 10 people. Like if 5 or 6 people could go in on that, that wouldn't be that high. And it's only like a mile from my cabin.
Yeah. See, that'd be that. Yeah, I'm not going up to Grill and Chill and then driving 30 minutes to a Roach Motel. I'm not doing that.
Right.
or you could stay at the. Jesus, I always forget the name of the place. Right near Deal's Gap. Toccoa?
What Gap?
What's
Toccoa
the name of that resort? Right near Deal's Gap.
You're talking about Topeka Lodge.
Yeah, that place.
Okeechobee Lodge?
Yeah, that's too far away.
Oh, there you
Yeah, but it's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's nice.
go. But you know what's nicer? The cabin.
Well,
Pete,
I'm
I'll
just
put all this
saying,
video together and pass it to you.
I know.
Well, since you're likely not going to be there. I'll pass it to some, but maybe you could figure it out and see how many people you think we get in that cabin and it being somewhat comfortable.
Well, I guess we'll see on the MTV Cribs video that you post next week.
Yeah, Pete, you're right. Tapico.
Yeah. Last time I checked for a plane ticket, which I did not book this time.
Hey. Oh, if you ride a motorcycle there, you could always stay at the motorcycle resort to Deal's Gap.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's riding a motorcycle up there.
No.
I'm just saying. I mean, I'm just.
But everybody wants to bring their own ATV, they can do that too.
I could do that the whole way there. That's kidding.
I'd love to see someone throwing a truck with a trailer up the Skyway. That would be amusing.
Yeah, imagine me driving an ATV.
Oh, yeah, you could do it, but nobody else could.
Yeah, Slim's a professional. He could definitely do it.
Yeah, imagine me driving an ATV from Omaha to Brownsville. Oh, yeah.
Trying not to.
Yeah, that would take you about a year, Nate.
I know, it's a joke, but yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Pete,
Yeah.
Pete, I got to jump off. I got to start getting ready to get to the airport.
Oh,
right.
that's right.
All right. Thank you for coming on and clearing that up. Well, I don't even know if you did clear anything up, but thank you anyway, I guess. And,
Well, I'm sure I provided a certain level of entertainment.
yeah. Well, I'll take that. Thank you.
Hey, Slim, before you
It
go.
is my pleasure to entertain everyone.
Yeah.
Pete McGaha mentioned Snowbird. That's pretty dang close.
All right.
See you later, Pete.
All right. Have a good day, Celine.
Slim, good luck to your Bruins. Oh, bye. Damn it, I was too slow.
Every time I talk to him, I'm more confused than I was before I talked to him.
You know, he's probably like me, to be honest, for explaining things. I don't know.
We just need Nate, Hufferbilly, Celine, and BA to explain everything.
All at the same time?
And then nobody will know anything.
I'd watch that.
Yeah, you know, actually, that would be awesome. Just have 4 streams on, I don't know about Huffbilly, but anyways, yeah.
All right. We got you, Nate. Hey, Hoghead.
Yes.
I appreciate you coming on and explaining the discrepancies and whatnot to us. So, everyone, give us the dates again.
July 18th to the 21st, you know, is that checking in like Thursday afternoon, and then you'll have full days on Saturday and Sunday, and, you know, leave when you want to. I mean, full days on Friday and Saturday, and leave when you want to on Sunday. If you want to stay a day or two extra, that's fine. Hey, Jay, I see your comments about the blow-up beds. There's enough room on that wraparound porch for bunches of blow-up beds.
Yeah.
Oh, my Jesus.
Yeah. You're welcome to sleep on the porch.
Yeah. But actually, Raj came on one of TK's live streams from about 11 months ago and was at the cabin and kind of showed it around if anybody wants to look that up.
Well, I'm just looking forward to your video that you put out next week.
Yeah, I'll send it to you as soon as I get it in.
All right.
And
I'll play it on here for everyone to see. But I can't wait for it. Believe me.
okay. Has anybody got any questions before I get out of here?
One more, and that's it. Never mind. You can go.
God damn, Nate.
Anybody in the chat have any questions?
Sorry, I just forgot.
Well, some of y'all got my cell phone number. You can always text me or whatever.
All right. I think we're good for now. I appreciate you coming on and clearing that up.
All right. Thanks for having me on, Pete. I appreciate it, buddy.
All right. See you later, Hoghead.
All right, man.
I really hope I can end up going to this. I do want to go.
Me too. I mean, who wouldn't?
I mean, a place where I can ride ATVs, fly fish, and skeet shoot all in the span of 3 days sounds like my kind of place.
Yeah, like a man's heaven.
I'm just not sleeping on the porch on a blow-up mattress with Jay Shipes. I'm not doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't. Now, actually, sleeping bag, is a sleeping bag okay? Be on the plane?
I mean, I'm sure you can put a sleeping bag anywhere. You don't even have to be in the house if that's the case, Nate. You can go out and sleep on the side of the mountain if you really want to.
I mean, yeah.
Bring a tent. Camp out.
Yeah. I mean, it's called lodging or camping or whatever you call it.
Yeah, camping.
Yeah, camping lodging, yeah. But yeah, you can. Anyways, we can watch the.
We need a slob. We need an actual slob camping trip.
Now,
like there are some people. There are some people in this group that I would pay good money to see have to rough it in a tent for a week.
I would do so. Sir UGA, and I'm not volunteering him. It's not my place to do that. But he has his own land in Georgia. Him and I think his dad and his brother all own it together. and he's got like 50 acres or something.
Now, does he have campers or tent sites?
There's nothing out there. They built a smokehouse to smoke meat in, which is pretty cool. But other than that, I mean, you have to bring you can bring your camper or whatever, or just set a tent up. But he's got land that we could do it in.
That's awesome.
I'd do it. I'd definitely go to that.
Hell, we can even, well, seriously, if that's okay, we can even make it a campground. I mean,
yeah, that's what camping is, Nate.
I know, but I'm just saying that if we have enough money to make it a campground called the Slob Campground for everybody. I don't know.
Yeah,
Anyways.
slob camping trip. Count me in. I might just go up there for a weekend. He invited me and Mrs. Peete to come camp up there anytime he wanted to. So I might do that this summer for just 2 days, a weekend.
Yeah. Sorry, Pete.
Sounds fun to me.
Oh. Actually, let's watch the TK video. I'll just
Watch the what video? Nate, what are you talking about?
The TK and the Hoghead video. TK Hoghead video. Raj.
Does anybody know what he's talking about? I have no idea. I have no clue what you're talking about.
Are you guys trolling or just?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
He said he'll just watch Hoghead's video that he puts out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said. Hoghead's TK's video, which is the camping or.
Is he saying TK's video? I don't know what you're even saying. Now I'm starting to get perturbed.
I'll just shut up then.
Hey, lady.
Hey, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
Happy Friday.
Can you hear me okay? Happy Friday to you.
I mean, you sound a little weird, but I can hear you clearly.
Okay. Yeah, I'm using my my Bluetooth earbuds. I just want to jump in real quick and say, Slim, I'm 100% on board with a camping trip, but we would not have to call it that if you want to get Lou there. We'd have to trick him.
You have to call it something else?
Listen, we can get it. We can get it there.
I would also pay a lot of money to get him out there and rough it for a couple of days. That would be very, very fun to watch.
It would be fun. He said he's got no interest in it if it doesn't have electricity and central air.
Right. I mean, I don't even think that he'd be interested because I many years ago, when I was with my ex, we did like a camping thing. I can't even remember what it was. It was somewhere in Georgia, but they actually had an RV. My in-laws actually had an RV that they stayed in, and we rented a couple of yurts between my family and then my ex's brother and his family, and those things they've got electricity and stuff like that. Now it was in the middle of summer, it was in July, so it was a little bit warm, plus the air conditioners didn't work in the yurts that we rented, so we had to actually go buy portable air conditionings. But yeah, I don't even think that would interest him if it were like a yurt thing.
The real question.
Electricity, and I mean the place that we stayed at actually had a pool too, so there was a bunch of stuff to do for the kids. At that point in time, my kids were little, so
we'll just kidnap you. He'll be all right.
Yeah.
I'll just drug them or something, and then
listen, I don't need all that. Between me, Raj, and D4, we can get him tied up and thrown in the back of a truck, and he'll get up there.
My brother-in-law's got a camper. He owns a camper that he would let me use. I know he would let me use it.
Listen, that's not camping. That's parking.
Whatever. Yeah, I mean, I don't care. I'll sleep in a tent too. I don't really care, but I'd rather have a camper if it's got, a toilet in it and whatnot.
Yeah. I mean, I've even tried to pique his interest with there's like places that you can go and actually camping, where you're not really laying out in a tent in the woods. I mean, you're in like a portable RV thing or whatever. Everything, you've got electricity, you've got Wi-Fi, but he wouldn't even go for that. So.
Right. BA. I'm not trying to be. I'm gonna troll for a little bit, okay? You know what you sound like?
What do I sound like?
You sound like you're operating an airplane.
Oh, I'm operating an airplane. Yeah, like I said, I'm driving and I'm currently in the car, but I wanted to hop on and just give my thumbs up for the slob camping trip.
Yeah,
So
slob
that would be
camping.
amazing.
Slob camping
Yeah,
2025.
We'll
Yeah,
beat
if
him
we make
down
this
over
happen-
time. We'll
Right,
beat him in submission.
if we make this happen, I mean, you have my full support in doing whatever I can possibly do to get him to go. So
right.
I don't think he's listening because I haven't seen him in the comment section. So
Everyone
Listen,
heard it here.
Do you actually think if you showed up that he wouldn't? No, of course not.
Yeah, that's the best way to get him to go.
Probably not.
You just tell him I'm going with or without you, then he'll come no matter what.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you're right. You're probably right.
Yeah.
You're probably right. So, all right. So yeah, let's think about this for next summer, somewhere or whatever next year. But yeah. Well,
See, that's
we're gonna make
to make
this
it
happen.
more bearable, you got to do that like spring or fall. That way, temperatures are a little more decent.
Doesn't matter what time of year it is. Celine Driver still won't come. Thank you.
Yeah, no.
Love you, Ian.
All right, well, great show, Pete. I mean, I've been laughing my ass off the whole time, driving and listening, especially with Celine on that.
Yeah. He's something else.
A great midday show. Yeah, he is something else. So, love you guys, and I'll talk to y'all later.
All right. See you later, BA.
Bye.
Land the plane shortly. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, what is everyone's plans for this weekend?
I don't have any.
No? Okay.
I'm going to. I was supposed to be going to some children's carnival tomorrow at my kid's school. I don't even know what that means. I guess I'll find out when I get there. But
Oh, I think I know what it means. Is it like a
I think my kids are having one too, but I heard about it yesterday, and it's like, well, nothing like waiting until the last minute.
I mean, I got no interest in it, but I kind of have to go. Otherwise, I'm an asshole dad. So I guess I'll be there.
I mean,
what?
Well, one reason I have to go probably is because of like looking at you for repeat, right?
Yeah. Well, that and Mrs. Pete will be mad at me if I don't.
Right.
So I have to shoot. You have to choose your battles, Nate. It's part of being married.
I agree.
Yeah.
Well, which is a million years for me. So.
Huh.
I mean, I've been to a school or elementary school carnival before because I've done one before, and it's pretty fun as a kid. But as a probably adult, it's kind of annoying to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I just don't look forward to having to go and pretend like I care about what all the other parents are saying to me.
And I get that, yeah.
And do the whole small talk thing. That's what I don't have interest in.
You know,
see, that's why I tend to go, fully equipped with my RBF, and they'll leave me alone.
You know what you should do, Pete? But it might be a bad idea. But you know how you said, listen to parents, whatever you said?
Other parents, yeah.
Yeah, other parents, just agree what they said. Just agree.
Well, I know how to do it. I just don't want to do it.
Right. I'm just saying, because I do it all the time. I just agree to everything.
Yeah.
Well, no matter whatever y'all say, that's my way to understand people. But anyways, yeah.
Yeah. To me, forced small talk is like nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah. Where's my freaking what the hell? An army.
Anyway, I am going to shut it down a little early today. I think we covered it all anyway.
Oh,
we got the Hoghead update. We got the Celine Driver update, which really isn't an update. It's more of a repeat of what we heard on his show yesterday or Wednesday. So,
dang it. I mean, it's your show, but great show, Pete. Sorry I didn't really elaborate that well, as you know.
Yeah, don't apologize.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, Nate.
Great show, Pete.
All right. Vic, sorry, I'm ending the show, buddy.
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
You need to go get some rest anyway. You don't look well.
Right, yeah.
You don't.
No.
Your hair's all disheveled.
Take some Dimetap, take a shot of rum, and call it a day.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah. Yeah, rum will probably help.
Well, of course it will.
It will. All right, y'all.
All right, see you later, Slim. Thanks for coming on, buddy.
Yes, sir.
All right, later, Vic. Yeah, that's going to do it for me. Appreciate all of you, all the people that came on the show today. I had a good time. Have a very happy and safe weekend, whatever it is that you choose to do this weekend. I don't know. I don't like to promise whether I'll be going live tonight or not because I just don't know at this point. But keep an eye out just in case I do. Other than that, everyone have an amazing and fantastic Friday, and I'll see you soon. Have a good day.